Hi, this is Daniel Cothran with the Self-Defense Company of Lafayette. I'm one of the instructors of the Self-Defense Company. What I wanted to talk about in this video is simply the gear that we're using for our training. Now, you do not have to have gear. However, the more time and money that you invest in gear, the more efficient that your training will be. Now, BOB here stands for Body Opponent Bag. He's not a bag, but that's the acronym they use for it. He is not the best version of Bob. He has no arms, he has no legs. However, you can invest in more equipment that would cause him to have such. And there's different types of things like him. Again, you don't have to have this piece of equipment, but the more equipment you have, the better your training will be. You can simply just hit air. With watching our videos and going through the motions, it's a lot better than not having any training at all. Now, we don't use live partners in training in the sense of sparring. Here's why. While you are sparring, the psychological factor in your mind is, well, I don't want to hurt my partner. So therefore, you build this sense of, it's a false confidence thing. You start to build this false confidence thinking, yeah, I can take on the world. But in reality, your body's building this muscle memory to pull your punches and not give that full effect of going all out, hitting the hardest as you can. However, with Bob, you can do just that. Here's another reason too. We don't teach people like in traditional martial arts schools, they will teach you to punch in this area here. However, if you're sparring with somebody, you could punch in that area. But in self-defense training, we teach to do soft target areas, and you cannot do that with a training partner in real life without severely injuring them. For example, it's the basics technique, and I see that it's posted pretty much everywhere, is the edge of hand. Now, the edge of hand can go from anywhere from your elbow all the way up to your pinky finger, and it doesn't matter where you're hitting as long as you're hitting with all the force you can go. Without slinging Bob across this room, I'll demonstrate. A simple strike would be to come up and whip the edge of hand across the neck. Okay, so boom, boom. You can't do that with a training partner. You can't flick your fingers into their eyes on a training partner. Bob, you can. So yes, the more money you spend on investing in equipment, the better your training will be, but you don't have to go out and get a Bob. You can simply look up how to create your own version of Bob. Like punch-in bag is a lot cheaper than a Bob, but Bob, you can put clothes on it, make it look like a thug out on the street, and you can really just benefit hitting something that looks like an attacker. Because there's a lot more into training than just the physical aspect. It's the mindset as well that we're trying to do. Anyways, that's an introduction to Bob and how we like to train. We want to make sure that y'all all understand that doing something is way better than just sitting on the couch doing nothing. But you also need to train honestly. Sparring is okay, boxing is okay for training a sport, but not in real life combat. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you next time. If I can end this thing.